What up, YouTube? Mandy Hops here. How are you guys doing? Like, share, subscribe for those of you that are new to the channel or new to check this out. This is basically a diary of my life. And it's mostly crazy. My life, that is. So that being said, I have not made a video in 5 days. So people are freaking out like, Mandy, where are your videos? First of all, I had a really bad flu. Like the worst flu in like 10 years. Also, that being said, I've been dating a guy for over a month now. And I mean, for the most part, it's going good. We argue like cats and dogs. It is mystery guy. Okay? So, let me tell you this story. So, he's very like ex-military, ex-cop. And once a cop, always a cop. Like this dude still carries his handcuffs. Like every day. And he's very just stuck in his ways. I am not used to hanging around cops on purpose. So I really don't like military guys. I mean, I like that they fight for us and I appreciate that, but as far as dating them, it's like country first. Well, I kind of like to come first, but if they're like really into it, like that's really how they are. And like they can just shut their feelings off. Like, psh. So we had spent Thanksgiving together and then I had convinced him to spend Christmas with me. And he was like, no. Like, why does that look like, is that a makeup line? Anyway, he was like, no. I'm used to like spending like Christmas all over and da. I don't know if he's like afraid of being hurt, or I don't know. But this is the effed up part. So I finally convinced him. And so we were all excited about it. We did like our Christmas food shopping. And then I got sick. I was really bummed out because I was supposed to get time and a half at work. And then I texted him like, hey, I'm like sick as a dog. So what I didn't want is like, I just wanted to sleep. Like, dude, I was in so much pain. This is like my day 2 of going on the flu. But it really hit. And so not only am I missing time and a half, which I could use, but now the guy who doesn't want to spend Christmas with somebody because he's probably protecting his heart. And then I convince him to spend Christmas with me. All of a sudden I'm not there. So like I text him like, hey, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'll call you later on. I have to lay down. I'm shutting off my phone. What I didn't notice is in the process of doing that, the messages weren't sent. So imagine a girl inviting you to Christmas that you were already hesitant, and then she doesn't show up to work that day, and then she doesn't call or answer your calls. So my phone's off. And now imagine it being Christmas. Like, can you imagine like somebody doing this to you? But like, I wasn't doing that to him. That's the funny part. Just going straight to voicemail. And then when I woke up later that night, it said, been trying to call you all day. So I call him and I'm like, I talked to you. Like I told you, like I was going to bed. I was shutting my phone off. I was going to call you back. And he's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I was like, yes. I looked at my phone and it said messages not sent. And I'm like, that had to be the shittiest feeling in the world. And like me and my dad both laughed, like not at him, like just at the fact that this happened, because how fucked up is that? Like, you know what I mean? I couldn't make that stuff up. Like it just was a series of like weird events. And he's like, yeah, last time I'll go to Christmas with you, because we always laugh at inappropriate times. Like, and just like how my little daily screw ups, you know? So anyway, we decided to do a makeup Christmas. Okay. My thoughts. So he called me and said I had a couple cocktails. Can you pick me up? I said, sure. I see him walk to my car, if that's what you want to call it. He couldn't even walk. Okay. He He couldn't even walk. Like, I was like, oh my God. And then, so we had to run an errand, and then I brought him back here, and, he drinks a lot, dude. So he had a flask on him, and then he wanted to even drink on the ride to the place we had to go before we came home. And I was like, dude, can you really stop drinking? Like, I never, like, babysit people like that or whatever. And babysit is kind of the word, but, like, you can't tell him what to do. He's like me. Like, I mean, you can try, but it ain't going to happen. And I'm just like, and I'm already thinking in my head, dude, like, I'm cooking all this food. We have this, like, big day planned. And, like, you're going to be that wasted. And, like, the whole time he didn't know what was going on. Like, so, and he doesn't realize, like, I don't mind that he's misogynistic. I really don't, because I can handle myself. But he doesn't really realize, like, how misogynistic he is. And, like, dude, so I'll start cooking. I made roast beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, cheese bread, broccoli and cheese. We had a pecan pie with eggnog ice cream, whipped cream. I made appetizers. Like, I go all out, honey. I go all out. So I'm whipping everything up, and then he's 3 sheets to the fucking wind, and so he's annoying. And then we have our programs that we watch. So, like, he's like, hey, I thought we were going to eat it this time, at that time. Like, dude, first of all, I'm making a roast. That should take 6 to 8 hours. And I'm not the kind of person that says dinner at 3. Like, do I look like that kind of person? I know. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I was like, well, you're wrong. So dinner will be ready when it's ready. If you want some more fucking appetizers, let me know. But until then, leave me the fuck up. And then he's like, well, I thought we had dinner cooking. I thought it was dinner cooking? Because I sat down for 2 fucking seconds. I fucking took his head and I was like, there's flames under, like, everything in the stove. I was like, it's cooking. What do you want me to do? A dance around it? And then he's like, I don't even know what we're watching. I don't even know what we're watching. All day. Because he literally didn't know anything that was going on. And, like, he wound up throwing up. And he, as an adult at 54, he literally fell twice. Like, who does that? Not once, but twice. Once on my chair, taking my chair back. And almost broke my chair. And then I was on the chair with him the second time. So my fat ass held it down. But he went back. Now, by the time this had occurred later on in the evening, I didn't even help him up. Not to be a bitch, but I'm like, I was just so mad. Because all day long, he didn't know what was going on. All day long, he drank more and more and more. And then, like, literally, in our time, like, he's puked, like, at least 4 times I know of here. And then, like, 2 of them weren't, like, in the toilet. And then, like, he gets, like, where he can't, he's just gone. Like, my brother was kind of like that, who's dead now. He's not dead because of alcohol, but kind of is, because he made a choice because he was so drunk, and it killed him. It killed him. So, it's very frustrating to me. Like, I've had a lot of guys say I drink too much. I've had some leave me because I drink too much, and I thought, pussies. Now I kind of see what they mean, because I could see how disenchanting it is. But here's the thing. I care about the guy, and I can tell he cares about me. And for those of you that, like, ever get played or, like, worried if you're getting played, all I can tell you through my life, and I've dated a lot, the best advice is, dude, I always say actions speak louder than words. You will see changes in them that shows that they like you, whether they want to admit it or not. He doesn't admit to as much as he likes me. I mean, he says he likes me, but, like, he likes me. And I can just tell because of the things he's doing. But that being said, like, it's really hard for me to be around him like that. 1, because I care about him. And 2, because it's fucking annoying. Like, I'm a broad, dude. And I don't fucking, that's one thing I always say. Like, I might be drunk, but you aren't picking up my puke. Or I'm not, like, so fucking inebriated that, like, I can't walk or you can't understand me. Like, he does that. And he's a grown-ass dude. You'd think by the age of 54, you'd know your limit. Maybe he's going through some things because he got ran over by a truck and, like, you know, he's way overqualified for what he's doing, but like he doesn't care. So, he got me these shoes, or gave me these shoes. And then I got another pair out of his storage unit for him to wear. Because, like, it's funny, all his shoes suck. Not all of them, but they were the coolest shoes. And, like, why would you put those in your storage unit? Because me and him are day and night, night and day. So he probably doesn't really like them. So, like, I pulled them out. And he's like, what are you doing with my shoes? I was like, they're for you. Please start wearing them. Like, at least, like, when we go out in public. So he showed up with the shoes on, which was cute, you know. He gave me like a candle and he bought me a jug. Alcoholic love. So no, like it got really bad. And we argued in the morning and like he went out in the other room and like just stayed out there. But I think it's really because he just wanted to sit around in the living room and get drunk without me bothering him, like and watch a program, as he calls it. So, yeah, so would I leave him for that? Absolutely not. I mean, everybody has their flaws, dude. I mean, as long as he is good to me, and we can talk about shit, then, you know, we can work through it. You know, I'm not trying to change him. That's the weird thing. I think he's one of the kind of guys that he's trying to change me. He'll be like, do this, Ranger, do this, Ranger, 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 complete the mission, complete the mission. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not a fucking Ranger. And he's like, I try to turn all my girls into Rangers. I'm like, cool, like, not me, bro. Like, it ain't gonna happen over here. And so we wound up watching Top Gun 2. And the whole time we're like, complete the mission. And I'm like, oh my God. Like all the military talk, like just came like rushing through. And so we're very different in that way. It's funny because he likes the 49ers, right? But I have to like keep it like St. Louis, keep it 100. So like I gave him a shirt and it had like a 40 ounce and then a 9 mil and then it said Earth. So to watch my little cop boyfriend wear that, and he loves it. Like he loves it. He said like, oh my God, this is my favorite shirt. Like he took pictures of himself with it on and everything. And he showed it to his buddy and he's like, look what this girl got me. And he's like, oh my God, that's awesome. He's like, it's ghetto. Did she just get out of prison? And he goes, no, but she's gangsta. So he calls me gangster. I call him cop. And it's pretty much true. You guys, I just haven't been around because I've been sick. I want you to know I'm okay. We are dealing with this. Like we are trying to like build each other up. We are both drunks, but like, dude, like that, I can't handle it. Like he's got to know his limit. I mean, I have to understand he's going through some things too. And he doesn't do drugs or like smoke weed or anything like that. So I've gotten him to eat like half an edible a couple times, or like I'll blow some smoke in his face, you know, depending what mood he's in. But yeah. Who knows where this is going? I just know I can tell changes in everything he does. Like we used to only hang out at home, and like now he takes me out, and we wound up having our first kiss over a barbecue pit. Like, does that surprise anybody? I don't think so. And but now he's got me doing weird. Like occasionally I'll spit a little tobacco with him. It is the weirdest dynamic, you guys. And then I am gonna look for a new job, but I just, you know, like you want to stack a little bit, certain amount of cash, you know, before you hop ship, because then you got to wait another whole 2 weeks, and then like, what if something doesn't work out there, and then you're screwed and you left where you're at. So that's kind of where I'm at. But we're working on things, and I'm doing good. And I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a Happy New Year. And I'll be back into making my videos. I just wanted to let you guys know I was like deathly ill, and I love y'all. Shout out. Deuces.